Money that is not used effectively is a liability. People generally focus on the face value of money and ignore inflation. This is called money illusion in financial field. We are probably facing the worst economic recession since the Second War. Today, July 15, 2022, the inflation rate in the United States exceeded 9%, and Sri Lanka collapsed a few days ago. The euro depreciated to $1 for the first time in near 20 years. Rising interest rate, shrinking balance sheet, falling stock, falling house price, the virus, the burst of housing bubble, the political factor caused by war, all represent economic instability, and also indicated the wealth of many people is likely to decrease.
2 months ago, American CPI was only 4%, but today it is 9%. In the first half of 2022, the Nasdaq index in the United States dropped by 33%. This week, people in more than 15 cities in China began to refuse to pay their mortgages because the capital chain of construction companies was broken. That means money in our pockets is disappearing every second. When most of us are aware of inflation, we try to beat it. However, we may have experienced not just inflation but stagflation, which means the economy is stagnant and prices are rising. In this situation, making decisions about what can and cannot be done will be a challenge for all. So, what can we really do?
First, when you realize stagflation, don't immediately buy any anti-inflation financial products, because at this time markets probably overreact, and when the central bank raises the interest rates, it will seriously affect the stock price at this time. When there is an economic downturn, be sure to control amount of saving. Usually set at least 6 months for living expense. Invest with spare cash and ensure that if all the invested money is lost, you can still basically live and you can survive. According to the theory of Printner 6 business cycle stage, it's reasonable to allocate bonds, precious metal or commodities in the last stage. But please remember not to change strategy immediately because market is overreacting at this time. The most important point is allocate more assets and make sure borrow less money from the bank.
Another enlightening inspiration can be given to everyone. Recently, Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway operation has changed its holdings. The operation of buying oil medley is actually because when money is not valuable, resources and energy will appear more significant. Superimposed reasons of limited supply of traditional fossil energy due to war. This will be another good case of investing in risk.
Due to the different national conditions for different countries, the way they deal with this crisis is also diverse. For United States, tightening money policy is an inevitable trend, and the continuing rising interest rate is a high probability. Even if the stock market and the housing price fall, it's very important for the government to control economic liquidity.
At present, China is likely to continue to adopt monetary easing policies to stimulate economic flow. For example, the government may issue large-scale consumer coupons to the public through digital currency, or provide delayed loan repayment, rent relief, reduce financial pressure, and increase currency circulation.
Economy is the key of the world's various problems. With the passage of time, these problems will eventually pass. What we really need to pay attention to is to obtain more information to ensure that we can adapt to the changes of the times and make correct decisions.